Welcome to Blissful Living, a podcast for those of us who are ready to ditch the life clutter and negative vibes so that we can embrace our true potential and live our best lives. I'm Ashley Nicoposta, an interior designer, blogger, author, and most recently a new mom doing my best to figure out how to balance it all and follow my bliss. Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to another episode of the Bliss Vibes Only podcast. I hope you guys had a beautiful Easter weekend. Our weekend around here was so much fun. It was not only gorgeous, it was just packed with really so many fun memories and a good time. Roman got to do an Easter egg hunt with his cousins, and it really just took us back to our childhood when we were Easter eggs. There is really something so fun about being a mom and having your babies experience the memories that you used to experience. It is a trip and I'm loving it. And so my Easter was pretty fabulous, and I hope yours was beautiful too. So today I want to talk to you guys because I've been thinking a lot about femininity. And I recently had a reader, a longtime reader. She's like, there was a course of yours I wanted to take back called Unleash Your Easta, and I love all your Easton Magazine posts. So if you guys don't know, I'm going to kind of give you a little kind of throwback to go visit. So if you go to my site, thedecorista.com, I, years ago, wrote a magazine. It's an online magazine, and it's called Easton Magazine, and it's basically living, your passion and purpose, and it's kind of all about that. And I had an online course called Unleash Your Easta, and it's basically talks about finding your passion, how to really find it, how to tap into it, how to tune into it, how to get it out on paper, how to come up with your logo or your brand name, or, just stories of inspiration, kind of sharing how to take something that you love, turn it into your passion, your purpose, your project, and make money from it, turn it into a business. It shares my story of how I did it sort of with design and decorating. And it was a long journey for me. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I figured it out, and I turned it into a business and a blog, and just it went on and on. And so I'm kind of share with you exactly how I did that. And Easton Magazine was something where I kind of got a couple girlfriends who, also followed their passion and purpose and turned it into a business. And so we kind of just give you tips along the way. I wish I could have kept it going. It literally is something I loved doing, but it just was a lot of time and a lot of work. And I just didn't have enough. So for now, it's sat to the side. I don't know if that will come back again, but definitely go check it out. You can, thedecorista.com, look for the link to Easton Magazine and just start reading. It's so fun. And if you really feel called or guided, please take the course, Unleash Your Easta. It's so cute. It's fun. It's good. It's lighthearted. And it's in 6 modules with it's really easy. So it's kind of like a foolproof guide for you. And something that I really want to talk about is we're all very spiritual these days. We've all really learned how to, meditate, get into our intuition, tap into our spirituality and our spiritual side, and just kind of operate on the flow. The hustle is not as glamorous as it used to be. But something that I feel like we really need in this time is understanding that you need a masculine side as well as a feminine side. They're both very, very, very important. But the more that us women fight for, these equal roles and equality in the household and in the workplace and, all these things, I feel like a lot of women are losing their feminine side. And your feminine side is so important to manifesting what you want. I have so many friends and, old clients of mine that really wanted to manifest certain things. And I would tell them, I see you following these people and following these methods and these ways of women who just happen to be living so much in their masculine. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I just want you to remember who you are as a woman and, what God gave you and how much of feminine, presence is so needed in your life. And it's needed to manifest what you want. In Feng Shui, it's, the yin and the yang, the balance of feminine and masculine. So we've got to make sure that our feminine sides are really nurtured. And if you're wanting to, attract your dream soulmate businesses or your dream soulmate husband or the children or friendships or anything, you've got to really tune into who you are, be who you are, tap into the powers that you have within you in your feminine side. And so when you're looking to nurture your feminine side, there's a couple things that you can do. And you should be doing them, right? So not only should we be waking up, checking emails, making our plans, doing our schedules, those are all very masculine things to do. We should also be relaxing, sitting back, letting ourselves be feminine. So I'm going to give you a couple things that you can do to remember to tap into your feminine side this week or this weekend. And we'll start right now. Okay. So number one, take more time each day to share a non-goal-oriented problem or experience. So basically, I want you to get out, share your day, share problems that you encountered, share issues, share if something made you upset or how you feel about it, but not in a non-goal-oriented way. Don't need a solution. Just express the share. Just say to someone, I'm just venting about this. I don't need it to be fixed. I don't need it to have a goal attached to it. Just kind of sharing your day, and share that with a girlfriend, share that with a family member. Do it, having lunch with someone or on a long walk outside with someone, and just kind of get used to the art of sharing. Women, we are good communicators, and it feels good to us to share things like that. When you hold everything in, that can just really, build up over time. So it's good for you to practice in this non-goal oriented sharing. Number two, get a massage or some kind of nurturing body work. It's extremely valuable. And quite frankly, it's just essential. Your body goes through so much throughout the day. You need massage, you need stretching, you need energy work. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Reiki, but it is beautiful body energy work. It's kind of like a massage. It's like a light touch energy kind of massage type of thing. If you haven't done it, you don't know yet, but I promise you should do it. It's hard to explain, but it is wonderful. You can also go see a chiropractor and get your back popped. That's one of my favorite things to do. So make sure that you are taking time to get physically touched and have that non-sexual energetic body work done. It's very, very important. It brings back just an awareness to your body. It reconnects you with your body, and it realigns your body to do all the things that you're trying to do, working, staring at a computer, working out, taking care of a baby, whatever it is that, your body's up to. You really need to nurture it and get that care. There was a coach that I used to read her, I think it was a blog or something. I don't remember. It was so many years ago, but she would always talk about embodying the queen. And I think a lot of women talk about this now too. But, imagine how queens get taken care of. They get their feet rubbed, they get their hair brushed, all these just little upkeep things. So make sure you're treating yourself to that kind of work. You need that touch to get that energy moving, that blood circulating around. Okay. 3, I want you to take time for meditation, prayer, yoga, writing in a journal, working in a garden. These things should be a great commitment in your life. Ideally, you should have about 20 to 30 minutes a day where you can just be kind of doing something within yourself and not really giving to anybody. Half an hour, 20 minutes. I know for me, with Roman, I'm a full-time mom. I'm with him all day, but at the end of the day, or when he naps, I do get time to spend for myself. And sometimes for me, that looks like cooking dinner. And while I'm cooking dinner, I'm praying, I'm meditating, I'm, really trying to connect with, the divine. And that's really important too. Okay, 4, you want to create a working style that supports your feminine side. So, what that looks like is enlisting the support of others to do things that you don't love doing or that you don't feel that great doing. Maybe you're not good at creating your marketing content for, your online business, right? See if you can hire someone out. Maybe you're not good at doing shipping and labeling and things like that. As a designer, I know I hate creating invoices and doing like the paperwork. So it's important that you delegate those things out, that you're giving those tasks to someone else and you're allowing yourself to be supported. Never miss an opportunity to let someone carry a box for you, or a man open the door for you, or someone to help you with your groceries. I know women, you're so busy through the day. We're like, no, I'll just do it. No, I'll get the door. No, I can get my groceries, or I can carry my bags. I kind of have always been that type of woman, but for me, I've really honed into this, especially living in a high rise. And in our high rise, we have valet. And it was really hard for me to let someone take care of putting my groceries in a basket and parking my car. And that seems ridiculous, but I always just felt like I should be doing that. I want to do it. It's mine to do. I don't want to let someone else do it. But once I had Roman, it was kind of essential. I needed to do it. And I started to really allow them to take care of me and support me. And we have wonderful relationships with our valet guys. And it helps me. It gives me a moment. It lets me be feminine, and it lets me just breathe in the day and not feel so rushed in what I'm doing. And that really just helps. Okay, number 5, taking the time to write thank you notes for the support that you receive from others. There's something in writing thank you notes and just writing things down, and it's just feminine, it's graceful, it's beautiful, it's elegant, and it's really something that can help you tune into your, gratitude and to your feminine side of being, a beautiful woman sipping tea and writing thank you notes. It's just something that you should allow yourself enough time to do. Now, if you hate doing it, it's something you can totally hire someone else to do it for you, of course. But it really is such a lovely thing to do, and it feels so great when you do them. I know one of the things that's been a non-negotiable for me in my jewelry business is with every piece of jewelry you buy, you get a handwritten note. And I just like to do that. It's something that makes me feel good, and it helps me connect to the women who are wearing my jewels. And I really just love it. Okay. Number 6, become a tourist in your own town. Really start embodying being a tourist in everything that you're doing. See things from a new and fresh perspective. It will kind of get you in a way. You'll have a more wonder about you. You'll look at things in a different way, and you won't kind of go so masculinely from day routine to day routine. Does that make sense? You're going for your coffee. You go, you order, you grab, you drink, you work, you blah, blah, blah. But if you go maybe to a new coffee shop or go try a new place that serves you a different breakfast or something, a new lunch place, just, I don't know, play tourist in your town. Try things a little bit differently. It'll kind of give you that sense of getting away from home and enjoying vacation mode for a minute, which is a really fun, feminine thing to do. I really, really encourage that one. Even, for us here in Texas, there's about an hour away, we have like an antique town. It's called Round Top, and it's so fun to just get away, and there's fun restaurants, and there's all sorts of places you can kind of play vacation mode. It's really cool. Over Easter, we went out to the beach out here, and you can also go to the lakes, like really just pretend and practice being a tourist. It's so fun. All right, and my final tip, and this one is really, really good and really fun, so I highly encourage it. Join a support group or hire a therapist or get in some kind of place where you can really connect, share, be honest, be authentic. Maybe you can even create your own support group in Facebook. It doesn't even have to be going somewhere necessarily, but really take a regular practice, set up maybe a support group once a week. I talk about this often, but when I first had Roman, I joined this Mama Bloom, I think it was like 10 weeks or 7 weeks, kind of group, support group for new moms. It was such a wonderful time. And I really have, I made the decision after doing that I would regularly attend groups like this, or get in group therapy, or have a therapist, or some way. You've always got to be really expressing a very authentic side of yourself and really tapping into yourself and to other women and other people who can share those experiences with you, or really just listen and understand. It's a wonderful, wonderful practice for us to have a weekly or bi-weekly outlet for ourselves where we can really let it all out. Journaling is such a wonderful way to do that, but it's a great thing when you can do it with other women, or just, one woman, one-to-one, or a friend, or I just really, really encourage it. Again, you can set up your own on Facebook. I've actually even thought of creating my own blissful mastermind. It's just important that we continue to support each other. We need to share, reflect, grow. That is kind of, how we grow, is we kind of look at what we've been through. We share what we've learned or how we grow, and then we go to our next levels. It's a beautiful process, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing being a woman and being a spiritual woman, a divine woman who's really connected with herself, with her higher self and higher being, and with other women around her. So again, I really, really encourage you guys to tap into your feminine side. Remind yourself that you're a woman. You are allowed to be feminine and authentic and divinely who you are meant to be. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little reminder, this just quick bliss tip, I guess you could call it. And I'll see you later in the week for the next episode. Please rate and review the podcast. I love to hear what you guys have to say. Your words keep me going. They really do. So please share with me. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. I'm at Ashlina Caposta, or you can follow at Blissful Living Co. Kind of see all updates. I love seeing you guys up in my comments and DM. It's just so fun to connect and chat with you. If you are in the Houston area, I also want to say I am showing my jewelry and some Blissful Living Co. home goods at the Dash Show May 2nd through 5th. So make sure if you're in Texas, you come on by. It's going to be super, super fun. You can DM me or email me for details if you need, but have a beautiful, beautiful week. And until next time, stay blissful.